I think Mandalorian has done a lot of things right, and
Yeah.
I think some of it is a bit of a misstep. I think they're putting out too much. I think Book of Boba was a big misstep in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, if they were thinking critically about doing something from a storytelling perspective, they'd be like, it's the wrong time to do a Boba Fett series now because we've already done a Boba Fett series. Like we've got a Mandalorian bounty hunter who's cool because he looks cool. Like we've done it. So just don't do it again. Don't do a Boba Fett series if you've already done it.
I would have loved to seen a Boba Fett series. Was it just a product of its time, in that it was just in the wrong place at the wrong time?
Like they've done all the interesting stuff that you could do with that character as it existed with the Mandalorian already.
Yeah.
So then they tried to do something different, but
Boba Fett isn't a Disney Plus Star Wars character for me. Look what they did with Daredevil, the series, like an R-rated series on Disney Plus. It would have been amazing if like Star Wars played in that space. And for me, Boba Fett's the perfect character to see really dark, gritty, almost adult Star Wars.
I think that was a reaction to Han Solo, the movie Solo, because they had Obi-Wan planned as a movie. From what I remember, I think they released a trailer for Boba Fett as well, and obviously that tanked. And then Obi-Wan became a series. And I think the original writer is credited on episodes 1, 2, and the finale, I think, because they used the basis of a script. And then obviously Boba Fett kind of went by the wayside, and then they come up with the Mandalorian. And I think it's quite ironic that the fan favorite episode of Boba Fett is the one he's not in.
Yeah.
And there's nothing against Tamora Morrison. That's nothing against
he deserves a lot better because
100%. Yeah.
But was that also the creatives trying to fix some of the off-screen issues with actors?
See, I don't know if they're self-aware enough to know that there are off-screen issues to fix. I think they just keep churning it out, and they're like, well people like Boba Fett, so they're like a Boba Fett show.
There was a spin-off series that got cancelled, wasn't it? It's Rangers of the New Republic, which was meant to star Gina Carano.
Gina Carano,
who was fired from Disney Plus, and that a lot of the plot beats in that series they had to rush through Book of Boba Fett and Mando season 4 just to get it back on track. Season 3. So just to get it back on track.
I think Mandalorian season 3 is a big misstep as well. It's like the entire thing is supposed to be. I think season 1 was good. Season 2, obviously that end scene with Luke is probably like peak Star Wars. Like that was, But then when you go to Mandalorian season 3 and you're like, oh, they're going to Mandalore. It's the return to Mandalore. And then in episode 2 he's done it, and you're like, okay. Cool. What's the rest of the season? And it is Rangers of the New Republic. It's the stories that they're just like. I think one of them is actually one of the scripts was from Rangers of the New Republic.
One of the episodes, if I remember correctly, didn't have much of Mando in.
Yeah,
it was all set
on Coruscant. Yeah, I think that was a Ranger script. Yeah, I think that literally was a Ranger script that they just were like, oh well, we need to make it and put it over. But then if you look at like other stuff they put on, like Andor, I'm not gonna lie. Andor is my least favorite character in Rogue One. I hated him with a passion. As soon as I found out he had a series come in, I was like, I couldn't give a fuck. I was like, I am not watching it. And obviously now it's the best Star Wars movie. And I know you said the like fanatical fans are coming in and papering over the cracks, but you look at Tony Gilroy, who was leading that show. He's come out and said recently, like, he's not a fan of Star Wars. So I was like, do we need to get more Tony Gilroy's in to come in and make those Star Wars movies, the ones that are definitely getting made, Taika Waititi. So if you could fix Star Wars, what would you do?
Have just one unified creative voice leading the whole thing. Like, say what you're about George Lucas constantly going back and picking at his work, but at least it was his creative vision at the end of the day. As many people as collaborated it, you had one person at the final say so. It's lazy to just blame Kathleen Kennedy for everything, but she's a production head, not a creative head. Like you needed kind of what it looked like Jon Favreau was going to be, like the captain, the creative captain, and they don't have that, and that's maybe why it feels so rudderless and directionless.
I think Kathleen Kennedy is a great producer. She's a fantastic producer. She produced from Spielberg. She is, but creatively, Star Wars has been suffering, and I think it needs.
She needed an equal, really. That needed to be a partnership, like it was with Spielberg when she was producing his stuff.
100%.
Basically, Star Wars needed a Kevin Feige from the start.
Yeah. And then you have your 10-year plan baked in because you have someone who's like, well, this is the roadmap. This is the creative roadmap, not the content roadmap.
Yeah.
And then another thing would have been, no pandemic, I think the shift away from cinematic release to streaming content
Yeah.
really did a lot of damage, because then it was just like churn it out. What do we got?
Okay.
Imagine Rise of Skywalker.
Oh,
I'd rather not.
Not after 3 films, after 10 years. So imagine you've got Force Awakens is your Iron Man, Avengers Endgame, Rise of Skywalker, having 10 years of this build up. Giving Luke Skywalker, don't kill him off in the first movie. I think it's a crime we didn't have the original 3 in a scene together.
Yeah.
That's what we should have had. If we had this build up, so we had 10 years worth, you can bring in Ahsoka as a movie, all these different characters.
Rose the movie.
Right. It's
Rose, a Star Wars story.
But you know what I mean? It's building to somewhere. You're not just bringing in a character for the sake of having a character movie. It's linked to this grander scheme. So when you have Rise of Skywalker and you're seeing all these spaceships in the background, you're having all these moments where these characters are coming back.
Yeah. And there's at least then a slight chance that you'll recognize a single fucking one of them.
Right, yeah. So for me, it would have been have a 10-year plan and just build up towards that. Don't ask me what to do after that.
Yeah. So is there any other Star Wars films coming up? Because we know we've got Mandalorian and Grogu coming up. We got, is it Starfighter coming up with Matt Smith and Ryan Gosling?
I'm at the point now where I'd have no real Star Wars anticipation, because they keep announcing and cancelling so many projects that are like, I'll wait until it's being released.
Like, I'll wait till I've got the cinema ticket.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
Like,
imagine that, you buy the ticket, you sit down in the theatre, it's about to show, it gets cancelled as they're showing it. Like, we're pulling it now.
A film by Ryan Johnson.
So are we ever getting that Taika Waititi film? Is that we're not getting it? No,
I don't think no. But they're very, very cagey about officially cancelling stuff. They just kind of let people forget about it, and then announce the next thing. Which is sort of like conditioned me to not get excited for anything.
Is that because there is no plan and it's just a scattergun approach?
It does feel a bit like
the first thing that can make me the quickest buck.
I think it is gone to more of a product line money maker now. But then if you look at like the games, I know they're not so much Disney now. I think I think it's EA, I'm not sure, but the Cal Kestis ones, and they're fantastic. And it's like, you should bring that. I saw something really funny because I can't remember the guy's name that plays Cal Kestis.
Oh yeah,
the guy, he played Joker in Arkham, but someone put on, was like, Will Poulter should come and play him, and I was like, no, just get the guy. It is Cameron Monaghan.
Is it? Yeah,
is it Cameron Monaghan? I think so. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm so sorry. But yeah, and people were like, if they do a live action Cal Kestis, they should get Will Poulter to play Cameron Monaghan, who is a very, very good, and he's very endeared by fans. And it's like, they should be doing stuff like this, because that's an original character.
Yeah.
And
it is very weird, the stuff they're picking to bring back. None of it seems geared to make new Star Wars fans. Like you're saying, you got excited by Hayden Christensen, so did I, but like, there's nothing there to make a new fan. Whereas those games, like, that exists completely self-contained. Cal Kestis is a new character. If you wanted to create a new generation of 8-year-old Star Wars fans, put Cal Kestis in something.
Yeah.
As much as I love Ewan McGregor, he's not going to make new fans.
No. And his voice was a little bit off in Obi-Wan Kenobi as well. He sounded very nasally.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about the games. I'm quite familiar with Cal. What was his background as a character?
Gigolo.
No, he was a youngling that survived Order 66.
Is that what he was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he just went on the run, and then he got in. I think it was
that's another thing. We're talking about the demystifying of Star Wars. Too many people survived Order 66.
Yeah, a lot of people survived Order 66 now.
They didn't actually kill anybody.
No.
It's gone from like, how bad was Darth Vader? Like, there's one hiding in his cupboard. Yeah, it's like we went from like Return of the Jedi, the Jedi are missing, and then we've got
one of the 15,000 Jedi are still knocking about.
All the others now, it's like it's been retconned. It's like the others, they're out there somewhere. It's like,
so it's like, why isn't Ahsoka popping up in the original trilogy?
Yeah.
It's like she's still kicking around and out there at the time, or in the sequels. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please do like, follow, and subscribe, and we will see you maybe soon in a galaxy far, far away. Who knows
what you did there?
Is that from something?